Hello, welcome back to Spider's Web. First video we've done. Sorry, this is the first video done properly this year. I'm sorry about that. I posted one up earlier that I was messing about a few days ago, videoing Minstrel with my phone on the high speed and the low speed shutters, low speed settings and that. And I thought, what the heck, because I have a new camera ordered. It's one of those Osmo Pocket ones. I'm going to see if they help with certain things, doing a bit more outdoor stuff and whatnot. So I downloaded the app that goes along with the camera. I've not got the camera yet. I will be doing an unboxing video for that when I get it. Oh dear God. Yeah, what was I saying? My brain's gone dead again. Oh yeah, I downloaded the app for the Osmo Pocket when I get it, and I had a play about, and I just liked the video that I did, so I decided, what the heck, I'll share it. It's just a little bit of fun. So that was the first video of this year. This is the second video of this year. The first one of us, or the first one in which we're talking, kind of thing. I'm sorry we haven't put anything up. We've been just that busy with trying to get things organised for the wedding. We've got most of that done, but we've also, both me and Ali have been, Ali have been hit by that flu virus that's doing the rounds. And it wasn't long after New Year that I actually got it, and I'm still struggling at the moment. It's affecting me breathing in my chest. I've got a really bad cough and it's really annoying, but I've been trying to keep away from doing videos because every time I started talking, I started coughing and it made a really bad video. Another thing as well, I had a bit of an accident on Ali's birthday, actually, 2 days after Christmas. Don't know if you can see there. It's getting really good that now, but I was making breakfast. I was doing a Spanish tortilla, you know, the like the omelette type thing, and as I was frying it in oil, and as I went to flip it over, the spatula slipped, because my grip's bad anyway. Spatula slipped and splashed hot oil over my arm, so I've had quite a few open blisters and whatnot, and that is the reason why I didn't actually get a games night video done the day after Ali's birthday, when Sean and Richard came round, like I said I was going to. My arm looked a right mess and I didn't really want it on camera, so apologies for that, but we are getting on the better side of things. This coffee's still going to be here for a while, so you're going to have to bear with that. I do apologise for that. But while we've been sort of like stuck in and not going out anywhere and not doing anything, we've made a start, or we've tried to get as much done as we can in the flat. The crafting room is coming along quite nicely. We have shelves put up now. We have shelves put up now where we want them. They're going to be for books and things like that. All my games, as you know, are in the living room. I think I've showed you that before. If not, then when I get the Osmo, I'm going to do a walkthrough in the flat and show you what's what. I have big ideas for this year. We're going to get sorted and trying to get everything, keep on top of things in the flat, because at the moment we've not had the energy really for doing much, and everything's just gone on top of us, and we're just trying to catch up now. But with having the Osmo, I think we're going to get some hopefully better games night videos done, and because we'll have 4 cameras then, so hopefully we'll be able to get cameras in different angles. We've had a move around in the living room, so where Minstrel's habitat was, we've now put it where the fish tank was, and the fish tank is where Minstrel's habitat is. The fish are no longer with us, unfortunately. I noticed the other day that there's no life in the tank, so what I've done is basically emptied the tank, give it a good clean out. We're going to do a restock. I'm not sure whether it's going to be after the wedding or before the wedding, but I want to start buying little bits and pieces to go into the tank so it's all ready for stocking, because I want to change a theme for it. I don't like wood effects and lots of little imitation plants, but I'm also going to put some real plants in there as well. I want a nice mixed match, and I want it looking fuller, if you know what I mean, and then the fish have somewhere to hide and keep out of sight. So that's the plan for the tank. As I said, Minstrel has changed his location, so he's a little bit more, he's moved a little bit. The problem I found with the tank where it was is because when the sun is coming up and the windows are open, it's shining directly onto the tank, which is building up the algae in the tank. So that's one of the reasons we decided to move it. And also we have an old writing desk that belonged to Ali's granddad, I believe, and we have that, so that's going to be side by side with the fish tank, just as you go through the living room door. But as I said, once we get the Osmo, once we get sorted in the flat, we're going to be doing a good walkthrough of the flat and showing you what's what. Only in the areas where I'm going to be filming. I'm not going to be show you the bedroom, but the craft room, the living room, and the kitchen will show you what's going, show you what's what. Because as I say, I want to try and do some videos in the kitchen as well. Because that was the plan for when I first got the flat and saw the size of the kitchen. I thought this is going to be ideal for making like little cookery videos. Now bear in mind that I'm not a professional chef. I'm not a, I just enjoy cooking when I can do it. So it'll just be very basic kind of stuff that I do. It won't be anything really fancy. We're not going into the realms of what's his face? Oh god, Gino, whatever his name is. What's the guy who does Hell's Kitchen? I can't remember his name. Yeah, we're not going to be into their level of cooking, but there we are. We'll do some nice simple little things to hopefully inspire you into eating a little healthier, because that's what we're going to be trying to do this year. So that's that. Obviously, I'm saying obviously, at the moment we've only really decorated 2 rooms, which is the craft room and the living room. We will be painting the bathroom and the kitchen walls, and we'll also be painting 3 of the bedroom walls and decorating one, or papering one wall. But the thing is, we may start doing the videos before we decorate, so you'll be able to see what's going on. And then with the Osmo, I might be able to do some video showing the process of decorating. You never know, the time-lapse job is that people like doing also been looking at 3D printers. I think that's going to be something for much later on in the year. But I've seen one for 150. I can't remember what it is, and that was done on eBay. But I think we might be able to get one at a push later on in the year. I've still got a few things I need to organise first with money, but we'll see what happens. I've no experience at all with 3D printers. I'd like to point that out. I've not a clue anything about them, but I would just like to have a go at one. And the only thing is, I don't know anybody who's got one. I don't know anybody I don't know anywhere I can go to actually learn about them. So that's a big problem. So it may be as though I'll have to work it out on my own. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. But it will give me a chance to have a look at the files that are done for dungeon tiles and things like that for D&D, as well as making your models or your minis and that kind of thing. I don't know how easy that's going to be, but as I say, I'm looking at the moment. I'm not going down that rabbit hole as yet, but it is something that I would be interested in having a bash at, and hopefully we can sort something out towards the end of the year, if not sometime next year. But we are going to be looking at I am looking at getting one, let's put it that way. I've talked to Abby about it, and she seems quite happy with the idea of getting one. Because the ones I was looking at were less than £100. He said, well, is there nothing there that around 150 we could have a look at? And there was one or two. It might be a nice starting way. Might be a nice starting area for it. I don't know. Let's face it, as I said, I've not a clue about them. I don't know whether it's going to be one of those, the more you spend the better the quality is going to be, or these aren't going to be incredibly good quality, so not to bother. I've not a clue. But if anybody's got any advice, I would love to hear it. So, did I tell you where we're going? Well, it's Sunday afternoon, so I'm going to my dad's, so that's obvious, really. But yeah, there we are. I'm nearly there, to be honest. So I couldn't remember when I started off as whether I said where I was going to. Oh well. Oh dear. So Laddie's doing fine. He's still acting like a puppy, bouncing about all over the place when we go in. He loves, like charging up and down the stairs when we open the living room door, but not the living room door, the front door, and just charging downstairs and running out into the back garden and being a complete idiot. So he's quite happy. He's got a few little lumps, I'm saying little lumps, he's got a few fatty lumps now, but he's 10 years old, he'll be 11 this year. The vet's not too bothered about them. She's she's quite reassured at the fact that he's got them, because it shows that he's aging quite nicely, but she's not quite, it's what she's expecting, let's put it that way. I probably haven't said that, possibly correct, but she'd expect it to happen. It's happening, so she's okay with it. She's not concerned. None of them are big enough to cause any issues for him. But yeah, he's quite happy. And what's what? Oh, another thing as well. I was worried I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but when I got my PIP assessment, or when I had to change over to PIP, went for my assessment, they actually didn't give me enough points to keep my car. I'm going in to make an appeal, and I'm still waiting to hear from that. But I phoned the Motability people on Monday who are in charge of the lease for the car, and I had to explain what was going on, and the car should be going back on the 18th of next month. But I'd gone in for the appeal and that kind of thing, and she said, right, well, as soon as you're going in for an appeal, we will extend your lease for 3 months and see how you get on with that. Hopefully I get word about the appeal fairly soon, and I get a decision and I'll be able to keep the car. Fingers crossed. So that's some good news for me. As long as I can get past the wedding with having the car, I'm happy, because we have friends coming over from Corfu for the wedding, and I was worried about how I was going to get them from the airport to mine, but I have my car now, so I'm quite happy to go and pick them up, and I'm quite happy that I'm able to go and pick them up. Not that I can go, not that I'm happy about going and picking them up. I'm happy that I'm able to go and pick them up because I've got the car. So that's a weight off my mind. But we're here at my dad's now, so I will be going to end the video. I will say that for the past couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I've not been to the studio at Chorley on Monday afternoon to do the show. We will be back tomorrow, all being well. There's no all being well about it. We will be back tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to starting back there. But for now, that's all we have time for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.